I want to say she is definitely right. We do have to normalize men being in the house because at the end of the day, life is about balance. Yin and yang, good and bad, light and dark, man and woman. You can't replace what a feminine energy does in the house, and you can't replace the masculine energy that's in the house. Um, and the fact that men are built the way I see life is men are built for the physical aspects of life to where we're built to struggle, we're built to overcome, we're built to conquer, we're built to protect, we're built to lead. That's why I'm more of a harsher critic when it comes to weakness as opposed to other people. Not to say that you can't have weak moments, but when it's constant, when it's like things you can fix, when you're the problem with all of your life situations, it's like, okay, well, you need to suck it up or just go somewhere with that. But we're built to keep the family together and to lead it to greatness. And that feminine energy is there to nurture spiritually, and push people and give us like purpose. Like life is so much better when you have a woman that gives you purpose. So, and it's the same with a man. A woman is there to be the helpmate, to nurture, to push forward, and um to be a reflection of the man. So when I keep seeing these situations where people can't learn how to wrap it up or wait for the right person, or they want to get on the internet and complain about their baby moms or complain about their baby dads, it's like, well, why you are the reason why you're in that situation. You decided to open your legs, you decided to um, sleep with a chick who's for the streets. Um, and when it comes to women who choose these type of dudes, it's like it at the same time it's your fault. Like it and I know you want to have that masculine figure in the house, but um when you're not getting that at the home, that's where I see the men's fault. When I see it in the streets, it's like, okay, there's a common denominator, and that's you, and it's the guy you're choosing, and that's why you're in a situation where you have to rely on your kid to be that emotional support to push you forward, when you could take your time and find a guy that'll give you all those things that you need, more and then some. But yeah, I'll let you go. I'll let you go before I keep ranting.
So hold on, because he finally brought it all the way back around full circle. Because I'm sitting here like Kev not saying anything about what she was talking about, but then
Lordy Lord.
you eventually brought it back. The one thing I do want to push back on you, because again, you do that thing, you do that Kevin thing. You said that you said that men should just suck it up. Like why why is that always the go-to when it comes to men? Like, we always just got to suck it up. Everything, we just got to suck it up. We can't have emotion about anything. We can't have a feeling about anything. Just the weight of the world could be on our shoulders. Not your man. Just suck it up. Suck it
Well, let me
up.
ask you this. Let's say I'm the leader of this podcast, right?
Mm-hmm.
And every time I come on this podcast, I'm complaining, I'm crying, like, yo, I don't even know why Mike keeps saying I'm sensitive. Would you feel confident in like the direction of this podcast?
Yo, the way your voice did that thing, bro.
See, but you can't use that as an example, because then I would just look at the analytics, and there's people that love that type of stuff. So
Mhm.
you can't use this as an example versus leading a household or just being a man. Men lead in suicide, right? And you know why, right? Because people keep telling them all their lives that they just had to suck it up. You can't. I mean, God forbid anything go wrong with you. Um, you just got to suck it up, and then we end up dying. That's, I always like to use this.
Mhm.
That's a reason why when you go to family reunions, you never see grandpa. Like, you see big mama, you see great grandmama, you see all the women in the family, all the great aunts and stuff like that, But when you look at the older men, they're either dead or they're sitting in the corner in the wheelchair needing people to take care of them because they've sucked it up so long. They died in silence the entire time because everybody was telling them what do people tell you all the time? Big boys don't cry. But
So
okay, go ahead because you still want to have a conversation. All right, go ahead.
never fun. So when I say suck it up, I don't mean like keep everything inside until you like explode. I'm saying suck it up as in, not complain only about your problems. Do the action to actually fix it. Which would be therapy or talking to somebody or whatever you got to do. But there, but besides kids, I'm pretty sure a lot of people wouldn't care if a guy cried in front of them if it's something that's petty, like if a guy stubbed his toe, like you wouldn't you just walk away because you wouldn't tolerate that. Um, but
So
but
so
yeah,
what if
that's what I mean.
what if a guy's working ridiculous amount of time and he still can't make ends meet and he's crying because he's on the verge of losing everything he has and losing his family? Is that an acceptable time to cry, or you would tell him to suck it up also?
Of course, yeah, of course he should cry. And
So
you
you
can
put
be tough
condition
and cry. Go
so
ahead.
you put conditions on it then.
Of course, there's conditions because we're human at the end of the day.
All right, long as you're keeping it consistent, because I don't want to get too far from the topic. But if you want to go with this, we could we
Oh, no,
we
I think
we
it's
could
on topic.
yeah, no, we could do this. But I want to make sure though that we stick on the what the sister said, because she was talking about like the baby boy and the F boys
Yeah.
and they're bred from these single mothers.